1,000 orders placed today. Look at these beautiful mums. Gosh, how much did that cost at the garden center? And was it heavy to bring it home? Could you even lift it into your trunk? And then we all know what happens. Did they die after 1 week? Okay, maybe you were lucky and they lasted for 2 weeks and then they died. That's my problem with mums. They're so pretty, but they don't have a long life. I know, it's me. I must be doing something wrong, but I don't always have time to water. And then I think I either water too much or not enough. And then it would be so pretty if I could find the mums in the same size, so they were all symmetrical. And then even put some in a hanging basket and it matched what I planted in the ground. Or have a wreath that ties it all together like you see behind me. Wait a minute, that can happen. That can happen here today at QVC thanks to Wicker Park. Are you familiar with this concept, this brand? This is faux foliage. So whether it's summer or fall in this case, it's a brand we've gone to for years now because with the most beautiful colors and today even larger sizes, you can plant your wonderful fall foliage and never have to water it. Never matters if the sun is shining or the sun's not shining, if you put it in the right part of the ground or didn't put it in the right part of the ground. And today we've been so busy because you have a choice of either a set of 2 spheres, hanging baskets, or a wreath to complete the entire front porch, back porch, side yard, whatever you want to do. Now, so thrilled to tell you that even though this year our sizes are larger, we're still able to do a price point very similar to last year. So whatever you choose, whether it's the spheres, the wreath, or the hanging basket, everything is under $50, when typically speaking, we would be over $100 for any of these configurations. There's an easy pay, and then love that we have some great color choices. So whether you love to decorate with white or color, we can do that for you. Lots of sellouts have already happened. So with this being our final presentation of our Wicker Park Today Special Value, let's go over our choices so we can quickly decide. So this is a set of 2. I'm gonna put a graphic up on your screen right now that shows you the colors that we have remaining in our spheres. So there's the plum multi, and that's a great choice because at this point we have lots of matching pieces for that color. Then there's a pumpkin, and that's gonna be your classic fall orange color. And then we have the white. So that's all that remains in the set of 2 spheres. Remember, you get 2 for $50. Then I have the wreath. Now, the wreath, by the way, is going to be a measurement of 24 inches. And that one I have in all the colors I just reviewed with you from the spheres, but with the addition of the Harvest Multi and then also the Fiesta Multi. Now, if it helps, Harvest Multi has even more colors to it. And then the Fiesta is just a lighter yellow and a darker orange. And then it's been a huge hit all day. If you would like the hanging basket, it's go time because this is last call. All I have remaining in the hanging basket is the plum multi, and there's about 200 only. And then the white faux, and there's only 200 in the white faux. So real quick, if you look here, this is it for the baskets. So if you want everything to match, I would quickly go and get the white wreath and the white spheres while we have them. And if you want everything to match the plum, I would go get the wreath and the set of 2 spheres. So I'm gonna walk over to Melissa Epps-Wilding. She's my wonderful guest. Melissa, I'm telling you, not a green thumb over here. But even if I was, I just don't have the time to go out to the garden centers, the strength to pick everything up, the budget to do this fall after fall after fall, and then to water it. I just can't do it, girl.
I can't do it.
I can't.
Well, the first time I brought these home, my husband was like, don't ever buy another real plant. He was like, because they look so good. He's like, you don't ever, because every May, you know, I'll go out and I buy all this stuff, and then, you know, by June, we're not home. You know, we're at baseball, we're doing something, we're traveling, and they're all gone.
That
and
money
like,
down the drain.
He was like, this is more your style. I almost took a picture tonight because I got home, and there was literally 10 deer on my like front yard. It is all, but it's also like, okay. Yeah. But I live in an area where there's lots of deer. You know, we live in kind of the woods, and so this is wonderful for us. But the biggest thing is, Amy, it's like realistic looking.
Yes.
Like, and you don't want faux if it doesn't look great.
Agreed.
You want people to think it's real, but you don't have to take care of it. You don't have to water it, and it's gonna look good season after season. And that's what Wicker Park we're able to give you. And that's what makes it so magical.
Well, and I love the discount today. So typically, you know, any of these configurations, whether it's the basket, the spheres where you get 2, or the wreath, you would have to spend anywhere from $110 to $150 to get those items home, and everything today is under $50. This is the final presentation, so I'm gonna say, like, teach us.
Okay.
Teach us what to do.
So this is the pumpkin. So if you didn't get that harvest multi, like this pumpkin is so good, and it looks so good with the plum. I love to mix and match, because when I think of mums, I do think of lots of color and mixing and matching. So feel free to do that if one has sold out, because they're all fabulous colors. But you're going to get 2. These are the largest we have ever offered in the mums, 14 inches in diameter. So they are large, which means they're going to fit most of your urns. You know, it's not like you have to find a 10-inch pot. You can use your larger 12, 13-inch pots, and it's going to look great. You can also use your tall urns, which I love, by your front door to give you that stately look, and then maybe put a smaller urn in front to give you that, you know, level look.
That looks great.
But you get both of them, so you can do that. You can also, which is really cool, you can take them, and I'll show you right here. This is how they come, so you don't have to do anything. You just plop it right in, you know, and you're done. But you can separate them. So there is a seam inside. Just find it amongst all the foliage, pull it apart. You're not gonna hurt it, and you can put it back together. Now your one sphere has become 2.
Wow.
And I would say the majority of people, I drive around now and I see it in neighborhoods, and I see people's walkways, and they line their pathways with these where you can't really grow real flowers. Or maybe you have lots of greenery and shrubs and you just want, you know, beautiful, vibrant color, but you don't want to take care of your real flowers right there. Put these down, lay them in your mulch, line your walkways, your mulch beds, your rock beds, and it looks fabulous. I tell the story all the time because my dad sits on his deck down at the beach, and he has these in the front garden. And people walk by and they're like, how did you get your flowers to grow here? And he's like, let me tell you about Wicker Park and QVC.
Oh, I love it.
But it's great. And so you can use these so many ways, and you can even take your half spheres and create different looks, so you can kind of maximize. So this is a whole sphere in this urn like this.
And you get a set of 2 with the spheres.
You're getting a set
It
and
really
now look
is
how
like
great.
The
And
big
this,
bargain.
you know, Sandra and I were talking about it. Mums do come in like a round shape.
They do.
And these, because you have that 14-inch, they are overflowing, and it truly looks like the mums that you would pick up at the garden center. And I went around, you know, last week, because sometimes they aren't out this time of year, but I did see a couple. None of them are in bloom. You know, none of them have. They're all just you know, the buds so far. You're going to get these home, and they're going to be in full bloom and full color.
Well, and now that's just the set of 2 spheres. I see you have the wreath here. Do you want to talk about anything at the table, or I can take everybody for a walk to show the baskets and the wreaths?
Let's go for a walk for the wreaths, because it's really, they are beautiful on your windows. They're
Where do you want to take us first? We'll follow you.
Let's go over here.
To the windows?
We can go over here, because we can show you how it all looks together.
Just real quick, if anybody wants the hanging basket, we really need to order now. I have a creepy hanging basket over here, and I only say that because we put a spider on top of it. But if you want the hanging basket, I only have it now in this plum multi and then in the white, and they're both last call, fewer than 100. But look at what Melissa did. So this is what I love. Let's say if today's Thursday, these are at our house by next Thursday. You can put them out. That's only the 2nd week of September. And if you do a fall home for the rest of September, all of October, even Thanksgiving for harvest, these will never lose a flower, never fade, never dry up. If this was real, we could never do this for 3 months.
We could never do this. And I love these colors. I've been saying all day, I love the plum. I'm like a pink and purple kind of girl, but I love...
Hence your outfit.
I love this color. It's gorgeous. It's 24 inches. So it's really substantial in size. There's hundreds of flowers on here. And then down below the flowers, you have the greenery that we're really known for. And so you have such full and dense wreath. But they're really lightweight, Amy, which is really nice because of the material. They're lightweight, they're thin, so if you have like a storm door or something like that, it's gonna go over top. And you can hang them. I love to put my wreaths on my mirrors. Like I have a big entranceway mirror that I hang wreaths on for color. And so there's a lot you can do with these, or you could put them as a centerpiece and put some candles in it, whether it's inside or outside, because you don't have to worry about the direct sun coming down on them like you do with a lot of faux, because these are not gonna fade.
So if you wanted the plum that you're looking at in the basket, it did just sell out. So basket in general, last call, only available in the white, fewer than 100. This is it, the final presentation. Look at what we did to the flower boxes here. You know, if you think, I've never been a gardener, but I love when I walk past other people's houses or drive past, when I see that fall foliage, the mum in particular, and you wish you could do it, you can. I mean, I can't even pick up a real mum with all the dirt, and then if the garden center already put a little water in it, I mean, I can't do it. And then if you wanted multiple, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10, what does that cost? And then you're just gonna do it again next year, and you'll be lucky if your mums even last for a few weeks. For me, it's one of the hardest flowers to keep alive. This is how fall will look for your entire time that you have these out.
Yep. And in the window baskets here, these are all halves. So you don't even, so you're gonna get 4. If you cut these in, not cut them, if you pull them apart, you'll get 4. And so you can do this. I mean, you're gonna obviously have to get the pumpkin and the plum to, you know, get this mixed look, but you'll get 4 halves, and you still get this look, and that's because these are the 14-inch spheres. You asked for bigger, you love the mums, and we were able to go 2 inches bigger than we've ever done before.
So we're just extremely limited at this point. So I'm gonna put up what we do have again, and then I don't know if you saw the front door over here, but some were glowing, so we're gonna teach you how to do that with the help of another item. But one more time, if you want the hanging basket, last call, white is all that remains, 5 dozen only. If you want the wreath, I now have 2 sold out colors there, and then I have your white, your plum, your pumpkin, and then the Harvest Malty and the Fiesta Malty. And then if you want the set of 2 spheres, remember, I have those now only in plum, pumpkin, and white. Quickly go and get what you want, as much of it that you like, because $50 today for each item versus ever having to go into the 110s, the 130s, and the 140s. All right, so now